Okay, so we did yesterday a discussion about laddering in, and now today we're going to look at where we place our laddered positions, because there's a bit of confusion out there about where to do that and how best to manage it. What we need to do is, I'm going to show you a live trade that I did about an hour or so ago. We had the sell signal here, and we had the indicator giving us a positive move to the downside, so I took the sell and I closed it with a profit just there where that arrow is, and then it moved up a little bit, so it hadn't broken the 20, so and nothing really had changed, so I thought I'd take another sell, and then at the moment I'm sort of about level on that, just about a pound down or something. Anyway, I put a sell limit in here. Now, why did I put it here? The reason is because if we're going to be laddering in, we need to make sure that we're laddering in into crucial pivotal areas in the chart where we're likely to see moments of rejection, moving us back down again, and then giving us the profit that we want. So the best thing to do is to go on to the 1 hour time frame, because that's bigger than the 15-minute, 4 times bigger. It gives us a better view of where things really are over the last month or two, because this goes back here all the way to 5th of March, so that's fine. We can see that we've obviously had a really good uptrend. Is it running out of steam, leveling off here? It could be, and with the news with the banking sector in trouble and the information coming out with interest rate rises probably in the week, I would think that we're being cautious and we may see a little bit of a correction back down to this area. So we've taken a sell limit here in addition to the original sell here, and as you can see, it's 0.1 for the opening one and it's 0.1 for the second one, total of 0.2, which will give us an average position in the middle about here. We haven't taken this position yet, but if it does rise up, then you can see it's got rejected 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times so far, so there's every chance it will get rejected again. If it doesn't, then we'll put another position in, but we'll worry about that when the time comes, because we'll need to go back further on the chart, because all this action is happening in a moment where we run out of information to look behind. So let's go to the daily, and then we can assess where our next limit sell would be. Now we've got this one which is related to all the action going on here, and we have another situation here where we got rejected, and that would be a good place to put in another position, because if it reaches that, it may be we'll get rejected again, and so that would be at 28,600. So let's put that in now, the sell limit, 28,600, and I like round numbers. It's 28,000, just sort of like just at the bottom of these candles, 617. That'll do. Because the first two lots add up to 2, 1, 2, we need to increase the lot size on this one. 0.2 would be the next one. With that position being hit, it means that it gives us a much higher position of the sell price. Now you can see it may well, there's not much between, if this breaks, there's not much between this area and that resistance that we saw on the daily time frame. So if it gets to there, it should reverse 28.6, and if it does reverse, it'll be a big reversal, and our average position, because of this big sell here, should be about here somewhere, and then we'd only have to make a dip down to roughly this area to get our profit. So let's see how this plays out, guys, and I hope that laddering in helps, because you really do need to make sure that you're staggering these at very key points in the chart, so you've got support and resistance lines being covered. And if we go to the daily in that area there, so we're perfectly positioned. Now, will we take another sell limit if that one blows? Well, we could, and it would be taking it to this area here where we've got lots of resistance there. It's got to break through that. So we won't bother putting that in right now. We'll see what happens, because this could take, these two positions could take a day or two to get sorted. But we'll play it along and see what goes on. All right, I hope that helps.